Hello, everybody. Welcome. Rosa Psych Investigator. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Rosa Psych Investigator. So hi, guys. So that's not interesting. Today is not, of course, not a very exciting day. But I was seriously. It did not occur to me that something like this could happen. I really am kind of shocked at the sentencing. Okay, I guess yes. There's another sentencing coming up. This is on the final sentencing, but it's still I'm in shock. Okay, like not. I know there's more to come, but it's just shocking. Oh, I was gonna say I was like, oh, I have I put aside the Jonah's costume. I'm gonna wear Jonah's costume tonight. I was really expecting to wear Jonah's costume. I was like, oh, I should celebrate. You know what I mean? So it's like, are you serious? Are you serious? This guy is the big, and I'm just like, whatever. And oh my god, I hate that guy Chris. I think his name is Chris Wallace, the guy who was right after Ari. He's like, yes, because I think the judge realized it's a politically motivated thing. It's like, are you serious? I can't believe people actually so it's like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm sorry, Matthew. That guy he's like, I can't. Did you hear he's gonna leave? He's gonna leave his show, and Brian Williams is gonna take over. Thank God. I cannot stand that guy. I hate that guy. He's always making this. It's like it's a competition between Todd and this guy. Oh, God. I'm just like, yeah. So it's like I mean, I'm just like, I can't. Yeah. Anyway, but like, to me, it's really like it really is shocking to me, the idea that this guy is some sort of like, I get it when I'm trying to think of an example. I can't even think of an example, okay, of someone who's like got a good light sense because he's well known in the community or whatever. But like, I don't know, maybe Michael Jackson. I don't know, or I mean, just like, I don't know, Michael Jackson. Why he was, I don't know, it's a totally different example. I love Michael Jackson, by the way, his music, but it's like, I don't know, just people who are famous or something. OJ, that's right. Because did you see, by the way, guys, I'm still shocked about the other documentary, Leaving Neverland. It's shocking. Anyway, another story. I love Michael Jackson's music. I think he's a really amazing artist. It's just hard to deal with, like, I don't know. Anyway, totally different. Let me go back to the point. The point is Manafort sentencing. And I'm just like, to me, it really is shocking that anyone would really articulate anything. I'm just like, hi everybody. I'm sorry, I'm not saying hello. We talk about the shock of the sentencing. Okay, it's just like, yeah. So okay, guys. So far, like I was saying, I was gonna wear. I'm not gonna wear any because it's not like I'm gonna be sad or anything, but there's not a cause for celebration. You know what I mean? So, and thank God, every single person. So, guys, this is the hope that there's more coming to him now. Okay, guys, but I almost, okay, this is the first thing. I have listed many topics for today. Of course, there's many topics as every day, but I want to get right to it, to the stupid judge, that piece of shit. I'm sorry, I'm very angry at that judge. I cannot blame. Can you imagine the blameless life? Guys, the other thing I was thinking, guys, okay, the other thing I was thinking about this is that this is the time, okay. Yeah, this is exactly the first question, PNW. The first question is going to be the judge. I want to find out about the judge right now. So okay, this is the other thing that goes with this question. When I saw this, I try to be positive about it because I'm like, positive news. No, but not really. But I was like, maybe this is the perfect example why there has to be some sort of legal reform. I'm sorry, this is wrong. Okay. So guys, let's get started. Okay. So do you mind? Okay, guys, I'm gonna go start right away. I'm gonna do the protection. I'm gonna do the protection. And then I'm gonna find out about this motherfucker. What happened there? What happened? Let me just do visions. Let's do visions and then do cards. But let's start with visions. Who is this guy? Why did he do this? What is the reason? I mean, there's no reasoning, right? And are we gonna is it dirty? Is it dirty? Okay. And then is there, guys, because I'm sorry, I don't mean to, like I said, I don't like fear mongering or anything. But do you know the guy Vance? You know what happened in New York, right? The guy Cyrus Vance. Apparently, Jared and Ivanka paid him off. Basically, they what was it? It was the Epstein. I forgot. It was a case against. You know what I mean? It was a case against. So it was going to be brought against Ivanka and her family or whatever. And then they show up at his office, and then the next day he drops. So what I'm saying is it's like that in the case was not a judge, but you know what I'm saying? It's kind of shady. It's shady. It's like exactly, John. That's what I think. I think this is a perfect example of donation. So it's like the perfect example of some broken system. And I'm so tired of this. Like, I mean, someone gets. I'm gonna go rant, because the way. I'm sorry, this is so wrong, so wrong. And what happens to African Americans? You know what I mean? It's just so wrong. Like, I can't. So wrong. It's so wrong. It's so wrong. So, but I just feel like, guys, there's more to come. Okay. And okay, let me say something before I close my eyes because I'm so angry. Okay. The other thing I want to say, I kind of feel like maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm naive. Okay. But I'm just like, Mueller needs to wake the fuck up. Maybe, maybe he's not who I still believe in Mueller, to be honest. But I'm just like, I still think they have to move their asses. Like, what the hell, dude? Look around. Get your and guys, there's this other rumor that was on the news. Did you see this? That apparently they're saying that maybe even Friday this whole thing could happen. The whole thing could, I don't know if something's gonna could really happen tomorrow. Okay, it's just like, and I'm like, oh my god, what? Are we gonna see something tomorrow? That was not on the list, but this is what I should have. So let me get started because it was okay. So I saw protection, beautiful red light coming top of my head, and as I breathe in, I feel this light filling my lungs, and I exhale. Protect this light forward. Light forward. Beautiful light. Perfect, beautiful light. Step into it. Invite everyone in the group. Together to project light. So guys, okay, so this is not good started. Okay, guys, unfortunately, I'm not gonna do the pairs. Okay, now I'm gonna do another date. I've said before. I'm also gonna right to it. So what the hell just happened with this judge? What the hell just happened? This judge. What is behind Judge Ellis's decision? And then let's find out more about him. Okay, so this is just a beginning, okay? But the first images I get, guys, is he a member of the Federalist Society? Because the first thing I saw was that I don't know anything about him. I haven't looked him up, but I see that he has an envelope. He gets almost like a letter or an envelope, okay, something like that. So if you guys, I don't know, I can't look it up right now, but if I haven't looked up his background, but I see that he has a letter on his, like, I don't know if somebody gives him a letter or has this letter that looks almost constitution. There's just something sort of writing, as if he had this reasoning from before, and he's kind of, it shows me a little bit fat. I don't know if that's him, but then I saw two faces that were kind of a strange appearance to me. It seems a little odd. Kavanaugh and Scalia. I don't know if he has any relationship with Scalia or Kavanaugh, but Scalia famously is he's part of the conservative group that believes that the whole Constitution should be taken as a, as in essence, okay. So I don't know what Bojita is. I don't know who that is. So there's not okay. That's not doesn't matter where he was born. Okay, I just need to know his affiliation. He's a conservative and what you know. Just type if you can, guys. Type Judge Ellis and Federalist Society. Just can you just do that if you can figure out? I don't know, or Scalia. Okay, because guys, okay, this is what I see. I see Scalia and I see Kavanaugh. So what I feel, guys, that he was kind of like going in like with this envelope, like he pulls out this envelope. It's not a real, okay? It doesn't mean that but what I mean is like, I'm going to protect the system that we have. What are they thinking? I feel, guys, it's the old boy network, okay? This was my sense, is that is this old boy network and he's in with I don't know, you guys, did you see he's pro-Trump? Did you guys say this? I don't know anything about him, to be honest. I have not looked him up before. So I don't know anything about him. So what I felt was that he is what? Please, type in full sentence, guys. I don't mean to be rude or anything, but just because I don't know what you were referring to. There's all these different other comments, So pro-Trump, yeah, but I, let me just do it. Okay. Let me just do it. Okay. So Judge Ellis, Federalist. Judge Ellis. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my God. Oh my God. I found it. Oh my God, guys. Okay. So, okay. Okay. I found it. I found the reference. Okay. So I found the reference. So here's the link. Okay, this is the part. Read this. Okay. Oh, it's not letting me. Has too many characters. Okay. Okay, let's see how many. Okay, so this is part 1 and then part 2, okay? Oh my God. So, okay, so this article here, this explains it, okay? So this is like, because I kept seeing Scalia, what is this? What does this mean? So I found it. So this article that you can see the link, okay? This article now describes that about something else that happened, and it's saying that okay, guys, don't get discouraged, but this is what I'm going to read. This is what it's saying. The most likely explanation for Ellis' conduct then is that he is applying, quote, stare Scalia. The late Supreme Court Justice Antonin Scalia believed that a president had complete control over investigation and prosecution of violations of the law, leading him to condemn special investigations that excluded the chief executive. So that's the message, okay? That's the message that I got here. That's why he appeared. I don't, as you guys know, I know nothing about law, really. Like, I was like, Scalia, what does this mean? That's why I was like, federal, because when I think of Scalia, I know that he interprets law in that way. So, okay. Oh no. Wow. So for those, I'm just going to repeat it, okay, because this is important. I don't mind repeating it just for those of you guys who just joined. So I had a vision. I started already the reading about Judge Ellis, and I started with the vision. So then, so I started with the vision, and okay, I'm just gonna close this because I get distracted. Okay, so guys, if your comments don't relate to this, okay, please do the research out, because it gets confusing, guys. Okay, so do the research on Google instead of ask, you know what I mean? So just, okay, so that I'm now close the comments so I can see it now. So I'm just going to focus. So anyway, so as I was saying, so I had a vision, and that showed, like I was saying before, I started a vision about Judge Ellis. So it showed him carrying a letter, and then it showed me the image of Kavanaugh, and then the image of Antonin Scalia. And I was like, wait, what the hell is this? Like, Anthony, so it didn't say much more. So then I was like, what does this mean? What does this mean? And I was like, oh, I know Scalia is the famous conservative. He has it, takes the Constitution to the letter. But I was like, that's as far as I know. So I asked you guys to do some research. There was no reference necessarily to the Federal Society. So then I was like, okay. So then I searched Scalia, did a bit more research as the stream was on, and I found this article about something else he had done that suggests that he was following Scalia's choice. Apparently Scalia believes that the president should not, you know what I mean? This is what is scary, is that he's basically defending the president. He's a conservative, okay, in that way. You know what I mean? So he basically, read these articles, guys, because it's very complicated. It's very complicated to it's very complicated to go into it. If you can just click on the article, okay, that I just scroll up and click on the article I posted. That gives more info. It's fairly, it's a bit complicated. I have not read, I'm not going to read the whole article right now. So basically this is it, so like, so this is it. Okay. So then this is it. All right. So that's okay. This is the question. Okay, guys. Okay. I want to ask you, to be patient and to not ask me, I don't want to get sidetracked, but the reason why I stopped the vision and I looked for this information, was that, okay, the reason why I was looking for this information, is that I needed to explain it. Okay, it's like readings are part by part. Okay, so so that's why. So one thing at a time. Okay, this is right. So this, okay, so having said that, now what is happening next? What is the reason? Did he come? Did he want to defend Manafort, defend the system, or Trump? What is the reasoning? Is it really Scalia? Wow, guys, can I say? Can I just say? Wow, okay, just like, okay. Okay, so I'm not gonna, okay, I can. Okay. So anyway, so that, as I was saying, okay. Anyway, as I was saying, so okay, this is why I'm not going to look at the comments, okay, because I've said this before. I'm going to repeat it just because I think it's important. I had asked on the recent comment on one of the posts, it's just because it's intense, what's going on right now. So if you want to talk to each other, if you want to say hello, give advice, please contact the person outside of the live stream when this sort of thing that's very intense, because I read it and I'm like, it goes in my mind. I have some ADD, so it's like, it kind of moves my mind in a different direction. I've said this before, when I have visions, please don't like bring up stuff that is not related to this exactly. And especially if you have like negative, oh, it's not going to work. It's like it like derails everything, So I'm gonna now, from now on, I'm gonna, if something catches my eye and it kind of, derails me a little bit, I'm gonna say it, because that way we'll learn together. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to look at the comments, because then I want to get distracted. So like I said, if you want to tell someone, and I don't know if it's possible, but you can probably email or contact the person outside of this live stream. You don't have to take this time to give a message on the chat, because then I'm going to, I'm going to get like scrambled. So this is it. So now that I said it, I can go back to it and go back to what I was saying, which is so complicated in its own. So anyway, so as I was saying, Judge Ellis and Scalia. Okay, so this is the thing, guys. I see him when he's carrying, so interesting, because the image I saw, he was carrying an envelope sort of like this, not ripped, like an envelope, like a simple envelope. But the text, there was like some letter in the envelope, but the writing was almost like, it looked like old style writing, or something like an old document. So I understand it. Okay, now I know it means, because now it's getting it stronger. It's like he's part of the group of people, okay, who are who have been committed to this idea, which to them was fiction, okay, of this quote unquote right-wing revolution, where everything is much more authoritarian, and the laws are the laws, and there's no such thing as, because guys, it's telling me that these people, and I only learned this after Trump's election, there's these people who hate the civil rights era. They hate the 60s. And to them, the idea that people could now, protest and have a say in how things go, to them, it's sickening. So this is like, I'm going to put some order in here. And it suggests that his motives, okay, are not, like, he's not necessarily on his mind, okay? It's not that he's, quote unquote, supporting Trump. It's that he is conservative, because I saw he has this very rigid kind of like this. From his perspective, he is supporting he's just supporting the old order, and that's what he stands for. So guys, I know it sounds crazy to say this, but from the perspective of those people, Trump is great because he gives power to the conservative judges, right? You know how he appointed all these people. I don't know that this guy, I don't think he was appointed. I don't know if he was appointed by Trump right now, but this is where he's coming from. He's coming from an older interpretation of the Constitution and a belief in basically Scalia's ideas. Okay. So this is it. Okay. Now, having said, like I said, I need some time. The visions are very quick, but I need some time to explain it, because it's very complicated. And it's not something he's definitely not a person that I see very often come up anyway. So now let me ask more, because it's not enough. Okay, so then what about Manafort? Okay, Manafort. What about the Manafort case? How come? What the hell did he say, the thing about him being blameless? What the hell is wrong? Oh yeah, it's the same thing, guys. I was telling you. Okay, is this idea that that people, oh my God, okay. Yeah, it's this idea, guys, that okay, that's right. I'm going back here. So he's like, he thinks, because I see things now from his perspective. He's like, so now they're going to attack all the white men. Is that it? They're going to attack all the people who are powerful, who did something significant. Is that it? No, it's not enough. What the hell? Is this some sort of moral judgment? Okay, so he's just a very, like, almost a square person, okay? So like, so it's just like, you know what I mean? So this is it. It's like, so anyway, so it's just like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like this is like this is it. Okay, so this is it. It's like he's definitely, guys, you know, he's the embodiment of when people say old part patriarchy. That's him. Okay. I don't know if he belongs to a country club, but he could very well belong to a country club. You know, it's just like that kind of thing. He think, okay, this is so, it's so strange to me, but to him, it's like from his perspective, he thinks that the government has built a case to take down Manafort. Okay, so he's like, oh, he's prejudiced. You can, okay, this guys, it's so hard to say it, and that's why this reading is kind of complicated for me. I think it's different. You know, as you see, maybe it's like I'm a little bit. It's hard to keep the focus because it's so complicated. Because at the same time, it's so hard for me to understand how he thinks. Like people think like that. It's so strange, but but you know, I'm saying it. You know what I mean? So this is it. He thinks that okay. This sounds so crazy, but that's how he thinks. He's like he's being prejudiced against. Okay, and it's like and honestly, he thinks to himself, he's like, if we go to every corporation, this is actually kind of true. You know, if we're gonna go for like money laundering, every single person who has a, you know, Cayman Islands or whatever LLC, he's like, are we gonna go for all these people? That's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair. So he's, guys, you know, he's done the bare minimum. He's like, I'm gonna do the bare minimum. I'm gonna do the bare minimum, and I'm gonna just say, okay, pass. But this is just a pass. You know, from his perspective, he's giving a C minus. I don't know what grade. It's like, what is the grade? The D plus or something, you know, something like that. Like the person can pass the class, but that's it. You know, so he's just upset because he feels that it's an attack. It's, you know, but I can understand. I can kind of see how he thinks, because for him, it's like, oh no, this is, I don't know. It's anyway. So this is the story now. Now let's go to, like I was saying, guys, the complicated subject, right? So now let me go to the next part of the question, which is he compromised? I see that he's now, has he been paid money? Is he being blackmailed? Let me just ask about this. Okay, so wow, you know, it's so interesting because I see him. This is why I asked that. I still have to figure out. I think he belongs to some sort of conservative organization, because I see there may be other judges. He's in a, you know, almost like, not like a stage. You know, where, for example, when people receive degrees. Okay, so anyway, so when people see, you know, for when people receive honorary degrees. Okay, um something like that. He's on some sort of stage, like receiving some sort of like honor or something like that. And there's another judge that kind of pats him in the back. I don't think he has received. Okay, I don't think he has received, but he's like, I'm part of the old boys club, and he's proud of it. That's it. He sees his role as defending, in a way, the Constitution, but the Constitution, from what he perceives, was this upper class of white men. Okay, it's kind of interesting, right, to think about it this way. Not interesting. Like I said, guys, like I was saying, for me, this is difficult because it's hard to even imagine. It's hard to, you know, I have a lot of empathy, as you know, but even in some cases, it's like, it's a stretch, you know, because he thinks he's just, and I can see how his personality, he's very to the book, like to the book kind of thing. He thinks that he's kind of stubborn. Okay, so he's like, they're going after him because this is da. So there's millions of people who who do the same things, don't get as bad a sentence as he does. So why should he get a bad sentence? That's how he's thinking. Okay. And I do not, unfortunately, I don't think I don't see money. Okay. I see, for example, I mean, I guess this could be mild corruption, like some sort of country club, deferred, you know, sorry, deferred thing for the country club fee or something like that, but relatively minor. Actually, this is, you know, guys, this is what happened to Kavanaugh, right? His fees for the country club were paid, but this is not. It's not, honestly. I do not see him being corrupt in the sense that we think of corruption. I think he's just One of those conservative people who think that the world, there's something wrong with, everybody now has a voice. What's up with that? What's wrong? There, it's all about identity politics now. Hmm? Me too, huh? Me too. Me too. Me too. So, so this is it. All right. So this is it. Okay. So he's just he's a conservative, extreme conservative. And like I'm saying, guys, these people, this is kind of interesting, okay? These people, it's showing that these men, even the ones that are quote unquote not so bad, they are threatened by what's going on. It sounds crazy to think, okay, but can you? I mean, I can't even imagine somebody who prefers Trump over change, over progress. Okay, this is the truth. I mean, this is it. Okay, like they prefer having somebody like Trump around than this, because I mean, can you imagine? Can you imagine? Because to us, there's nothing worse than what's going on, right? Nothing. But this guy is like, Wes, there is worse. There was progress. At the values of it's like they're fighting to maintain a culture that does no longer exist. So it's a lot of work. So anyway, so this is the story. Okay, now, guys. Okay, sorry. Okay, guys. I know this was a little long. It was a little like, Oh, that's right. That's right. He was giving a hard time. That's right. So, okay, so next, now I want to know. So, guys, like I said, this was a tough one. It was like difficult to explain, right? Because, guys, this is why. I know why. Because I don't know anything about it. It's like, Scalia, I have to look into all these legal terms, okay? So, okay, so next. Now, the next question about this is, do you want to do cards? Okay, let me just do all the questions about this guy, and then we can look at cards afterwards about this. So, okay. Okay, so, okay. I'm gonna ask. This is a tough question. It's a difficult question. I'm not scared, but this is a difficult question. Tough question. Are we in the? Okay, I don't know if he's overseeing Maria Butina, but I think there's some important cases going on over there. Okay, is he gonna derail the Mueller investigation or justice in general? Is this guy gonna ask? This is a worst case scenario question. Okay, so is this guy alone? His attitude, his like old school attitude, going to be? Will he be able to derail the whole thing? Let's just add. This is a word. I don't like to ask questions like this, as you guys know, but I think I should. Okay, I want to know. So, okay, so is this guy, given that he's so hardcore and so conservative, like how, okay, is he gonna derail the whole thing? What's gonna happen? Wow. So, okay. So what I got, guys, kind of interesting. So, okay, this is interesting. Okay. So, wow, I don't want to give hope, but it shows that he's like happy. He's a lot of these conservative people, they're like, people are mad at me. I won. Yeah, they're mad. They're angry, huh? Yeah, I won. I won. Yeah. So he's happy with him. He's patting himself in the back. Okay. And then the next thing, guys, that happens, and I don't want you to be attached to timelines, but like it says in about 3 days, it shows people in Mueller's team like fighting. They're opening envelopes. Hello, this is Mueller's team. Hello, Judge Ellis. Hi, this is Mueller. Listen, bitch. We're opening up the envelopes now. Yeah, we'll have letters. Letters are coming, bitch. Yeah, we have a letter coming. Yeah, shut up. So basically, guys, I see the people in Mueller's office. They like have all these envelopes of indictments. They're like ripping them open. Okay, I don't want to say, that. I'm not saying that in 3 days it will be Sunday, from Sunday to Monday. There's gonna be indictments, right? There will be Sunday. Okay, so 3 days. That's like 1, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday morning. Monday morning, we have information. I'm not saying, no, look, let's not get our hopes up. But the moment this guy's like, yeah, because what in this guy's mind, in the minds of several conservatives, like, yeah, now this is a new narrative. The whole thing is a witch hunt. The whole thing is a witch hunt or whatever. So the moment that he thinks like that, then Mueller's like opening up the envelopes. Have laughed at. You have laughed at. You have laughed. Everybody gets laughed at. Everybody gets laughed at. Yeah. So, okay. So this is my sense is that no, but it's going to provoke, okay, it's going to provoke more action from Mueller's side, in which case there will be more revelations. And I think this guy is not, nothing can be done to change anything at this point. I think the other judge is going to change, going to do better things. But I have a sense that this guy's going to be like, oh, maybe I was wrong. Scully is dead. He's dead and buried a long time. So you know what I mean? He's going to be like, yeah, maybe they have a point. Maybe they have a point. Yeah. Oh. So you know what I mean? So this is, I think that to him this was an intellectual exercise of bullshit. Okay. Because okay. Oh my god. I'm just like, like I said, guys, I don't want to get too excited because it's always awful when I think, oh, something could be coming. Ha ha ha. But I did say that over there, it's like they're in an office. It's like, sometimes if you travel and there's all this mail, but you're never too excited. I'm never too excited about mail. I don't get a lot of stuff on mail. But like, it's almost as if you got all like, oh, it's like if you I remember when I got into the grad school I wanted, it was like, oh my God, so great. I was like opening up the envelope, like, oh my God. And I remember the letter. That's it. It's like, we're going to open up the envelope. So, but they know what's going on. Okay. So this is it. Oh my God, Anne got her handcuff glasses, huh? So, but Cynthia's saying someone should write an excoriating op-ed on the judge, but no, you guys, that doesn't really matter, honestly. I think history is gonna bury him. Okay, I'm sure he's not the first. He won't be the last. Okay, so this is it. This is what I got. Okay, about it. That this is just it's one of those things. It's gonna be a smudge. Okay. Now I have a question. So what was the name of the other judge, guys? Do you remember the name of the other judge that had to sentence Manafort? What is the name of the guy? I have to, because there's another judgment. Was that next week or something? He's supposed to get 10. I forgot. I don't remember. Amy, is that right? Amy Berman, is that right? Oh, good, very good, very good. So Amy Berman, what sentence is she going to give Manafort? Amy Berman. That's right, Amy Berman, the one with Roger Stone. So is she going to give him a harsh sentence, Manafort? What's she going to do? Wow. So I see that she's like she receives this news, and I don't know if she was in session. I don't know. I think she's still wearing her robe or something. I see she receives. She's like, she's like, bitch, are you serious? Oh, you know what? It's so funny. I see her and she remembers him. He was an asshole to her once. Yeah, I see her in some event, and he drinks. This guy, Ellis. He's a drinker. These people who at the office party, they're like, yeah. Nice tits, huh? Hey, this is a joke. Oh. So he's kind of, the guy who drinks, and he's like a kind of old school guy who drinks whiskey. I saw him drink like whiskey or something. He's kind of gross, and she's like, oh my God, it's so gross. But she somehow remembers, or she hears anecdotes about him, like he's an asshole, or there's just something, okay? So what is lush? Lush, what is lush? I don't know. Please, like I said, please write full sentences. So anyway, then this is what I saw. She writes 10 years plus community service. I don't know if it's true. That's what I see. He's gonna get 10 years plus community service. Yeah. Oh, is that right? Sloppy drunk. Oh, is that right? Okay. It's funny, my reference, Lush is a band. Lush? Lush. I was like, oh, is a 90s reference or something? So so anyway, so I feel like, guys, interesting. Okay. So this is it. I feel like she's gonna give him a high sentence, and she's gonna give, in a funny way, she is are it's interesting because I see that these judges are kind of like giving winks to each other. It's kind of like almost like internal jokes, okay? Something like that. So she's gonna do the same. She's gonna make her judgment known. Like it's gonna be a cultural thing. Like she thinks that Manafort has disrupted the community, like in the country in a way. So he's gonna do community service or something like that. Okay, so I think she's gonna give him the highest, and she's aware. She's aware that she's like, if she's. But it's interesting because I don't feel that she's like me. She's like, bitch, what the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck is this bullshit? Like, she's not upset, you know. She's not that. She's like not angry like that. But she's like, wait, it's coming. Wait, it ain't over till it's over, bitch. No, 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 no. So this is it, guys. Oh my god. Wow. So this is the story, okay? I think, okay. So now, did you feel like you have the answer? Do you have the answer? Do you have the answer for this? Okay, so now let's just go letters. Now, I'm sorry, cards, okay? So, wow, okay, wow. Okay, so this, guys, you know, I'm sorry, this was like a long birth, this reading, the visions. Normally visions are so quick. And I'm writing, I always say I'm writing so much, but I'm explaining the thing about, I'm writing this piece on the autism thing, explaining everything, but it's some of it is so complicated that it takes some time. And I explained that, and I had to explain, you know, on visions, everything, I see everything so quick, but explaining it takes time, right? So it's kind of interesting how the same here, okay? So that's the story. Now, let's ask. Okay, well, let's ask about, okay, let me just get cards here for Manafort situation. And then, guys, I want to ask, okay, I also want to ask if the thing I saw is true about the indictments. Okay, I don't know. Because it'll be nice, you know, is this going to force, okay, some sort of movement, right? Much better. Much better. What do you mean, much better, guys? I don't know, because I was like, this is it's like an enigma. It was like crazy. Okay. Wow. Well, thanks so much. You know, I know guys, I've been kind of mean, you know, lately. I was like a little mean, a little harsh, but I'm just like, as I communicating. So, wow, so interesting. Is that interesting? Okay, yeah. Just understanding, unpacking all of it is crazy. Okay. Because, guys, I see him, you know, I think this guy has an alcoholic thing, this judge. I see him like kind of like messy hair, you know, he's a bad breath, like breath of alcohol. So, and people may notice this even. And I feel like he's kind of a mean guy, I'm a judge, whatever. Okay. Interesting. Is that right, Cynthia? He's like, and he's like, to him, you know, it's like sort of those guys, you know, it's hard. It's like I was saying, it's so difficult to understand, okay, how these people think. But to them, it's like they are taking my chocolate. Here, my chocolate. Here, my Lindt chocolate. This is now commercial time. I'm a rose psych investigator. When I am not doing readings, I eat chocolate. This is why I'm fatter. Because I like chocolate with sugar. Yeah. And so anyway, nobody know. Lindt chocolate, if you like to sell me, you don't have to pay me. But I accept chocolates as payment. So anyway, so this is how it is to them. It's like someone took my chocolate. No. So this is how it is to them. There's so, guys, you know, I'm sorry, this world has to go on. Like this era of the universe has to move on because, guys, these men, they're so petty. It's like kids, you know, kid no chocolate. Yeah. Oh. It's like kids, really. They're like, what do you think you are? You think you're gonna? No, he's not even thinking. Okay. Oh my god. It's disgusting. So anyway, so okay, so wow. Okay, so now let's go. Cards, information, cards. This is it. And so I feel like he's drunk, guys. You know, he's gonna regret it. Okay, regret it. He's regretting it. Oh yeah, bitch. Just like so. I'm just. I'm gonna start it. Like, you know, I don't understand, guys. Okay, a little rant, a little rant. I don't understand these people. I mean, this is why, you know, maybe this is why it was hard. That I don't understand these people. They really are so offended by quote unquote identity politics, that other people have a say in history, that it's not how it was told. You know, they just like, no, no. What do you think you are? No, no. They come here. They think they could just tell me that, you know, people can interpret shit. No, you can't. No, no. Just accept it, okay? So it's so strange, you know what I mean? They just like have this weird, like, it's really, this is what being, you know, guys, what is, you know, if you think of conservatives in essence, like, what are they? You know, it's hard to understand. Basically, these are people that don't want change. That's the bottom line. If you think, how do you define a person who's conservative? It's a person who doesn't like change, right? So this is, you know what I mean? So this is it. Okay, so, oh, all right. So, okay. So, you know what I mean? So this is interesting. They don't want change. I mean, how could you be alive and not want change? You know what I mean? I understand change is difficult for all of us, but it's like they want things to be forever like cement or something, you know? It's impossible. It's not how humanity is or people are, you know? So, well, let's go cards. Okay, so next is, let's look at the situation from cards. Okay, you know? Yeah, I don't know. But you know, guys, what's sweet? It's not even they want to go back. They have a fantasy of the past, right? They have a fantasy that can never be fulfilled. Like, it's not realistic. It's like a dream or something. You know, it's so, I don't know, it's so strange. Okay, so, all right, so here, okay, so let's go. So what's the situations? What was it? Okay. Deluded. That's right, deluded. Oh my God. Okay, so here. Okay, so guys, let's go back. Okay, so then what is up with Judge Ellis? Oh, look, Emperor. Power, interesting. Put in money. Yeah, I don't think this is his put necessary. I think this is it, guys. Emperor and power, right? This is a card essentially about power. And he wants to protect the order. Okay, the order that exists. And this is like, he will fight for the order. And this is could be women, but this is also about money. Okay, so he protects the powerful. Okay, essentially. That's how it's sort of like he sees the world as, you know what I mean? Like, he needs to protect the elite. Okay, saying without irony. Okay, he thinks there's such a thing as an elite, and they need to be protected somehow, as if they are very much under attack every day. It's very tough for them. Very tough for them. Oh my God. Okay, so, foreign, something well known, election. Yeah, it's weird. Okay, let's look at it. Okay, so money, Russia. Any thoughts? Prison. Wow. About money. Stolen money. Yeah, this is. Yeah, guys, you know, it's interesting. I did shuffle the cards, but it seemed very similar. To be honest, I don't think it changes anything. This is not telling me very much about him. It's just saying the powerful people with the foreign money are going to go to prison, and that Trump will be exposed. And so will his helpers. Okay, this is the legal movement is going to expose everything. This is everything becomes known, and also could be Putin. Again, Putin and Russian money. Trapped. You know what I mean? Those people are trapped. They can't. And this is the meetings. There's all these meetings with them. You know, could be the Trump Tower meeting. This is money connected to the election. Gloomy thoughts. Something stolen. the shady deal, the quid pro quo exposure or something legal. So I honestly don't think it changes much. It's almost like, this, it's not that I believe, guys, it's not that I believe that, like, that this is not significant, but from what all that it suggests to me here is that this guy they can't stop it. But it's, I don't want to be like Pollyanna about it, but it suggests that there's actually a good thing that it came out, because it showed us that this conservatism, this danger thing is real, and that these people are persuaded by this, the whole thing, like socialism, socialism. This whole, these, like, they fear mongering about women and all those things. They believe it. They actually believe it, and but it's not stopping anything. It's just biting. It's alive. Okay. So this is it. Okay. That's what it's showing. There's nothing suggesting here that, like, Trump is gonna, they'll be able to get away with this shit. I don't think. Okay. So this is that. And then, okay. So is Manafort, what is, okay. But you can't feel, I know it's like hard to, don't feel helpless, you know what I mean? You guys are, doing something. I mean, I don't want to be like, oh, it's gonna be great, but I do see it, guys. We can't get not distracted. We can't be like, oh, this happened, it's over. No, it's not over until it's over. It ain't over until it's over. No, it ain't over until it's over. It ain't over until it's over. Right? So exactly. No, don't feel helpless. Not helpless. So, all right. So next is and then let's find out about Manafort's sentencing. Okay. The next one. What's gonna happen? What's gonna be? Oh no. Interesting. So there's something shady about the past, something coming out. Oh, news, talk, happy. Okay. Interesting. For my house. Court. Okay. Marriage. False person. The financier. That's right. The guy who financed Trump. Oh, I don't think. Oh, look. The money ends Trump. Was that true? Is that true? Maybe. Okay. Success upside down. That's right. This is the thing that happened, the meeting, something that happened in the middle of the day, and the exposure of the enemy. And then, okay, wow, this comes up so much. The wedding, the deal, you know what I mean? Sick. That's right. He's permanently sick. Made him sick. Woman. Okay, so, oh my God, the woman. They were together. I don't know why they were together. Baby. So, okay. So, yeah, I think this is create an ending, upset, and this is shady stuff in the past. News about news about conversations will make us happy, okay? Or the news comes and everybody gets happy about it, okay? Because this is a card of happiness. So it would indicate that, yes, he gets it. Now, initially I thought, oh, is he collaborating with this card is always talking in court, or like talking in court. Oh no, this is not the right. Is that the right position? No, sorry. This is the talk. That's right. Talk about the deals. So this is, remember, guys, how I had this vision that he was going to collaborate because of his illness. I don't know if this could still be true, but that's what I think. Okay. There's going to be a news that from court is going to cause his ending. Okay, that's going to explain his deal, and this is the person who financed him, and the success upside down. So then conversation about the deal that involves Trump and these meetings probably with the Russians is going to make him, makes him permanently sick. Like he can't escape this. Then we have the stuff that connected to the children or to the past, okay, creates an ending. To the false person, once he's exposed as an enemy, the woman, the man, and the baby. Yeah, so this is the Trump. Trump has a coffin of sight like right above him. Okay. Yeah, I feel like guys, there's more to come out about him, okay? He information about the deal, okay? And so like wow. Anyway, so this is it, okay? So now I think there's more coming out, and yeah, not that I want to be like super positive. You know, I am, I guess, always very positive, but but this is it, okay? Okay, now, okay. So then you want to view. That's why A Fernandez. She has. What is Mueller thinking? This is a very good question, because this connects to the stuff I had seen about those indictments coming. So what? How does Mueller receive this? Okay, what does he think? Because it's like, dude, move. You know, move. So what? How does Mueller take this? Okay, how does Mueller take this? Oh, prison! I love her. Prison's coming. Oh no, 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 no. Yeah. Okay, let it go. So okay. So wow, guys, very interesting. So he sees, okay, let me just first impression and then we'll go over the cards. So first, I feel like he sees that this is like, oh, it's almost like gone to the point of no return. That the White House is really obviously dangerous, and they take what they can. I know they're very obviously influential, and I just want to show you this. The White House sees an opportunity for permanence, right, for stability, but he said there's in the center we have, and would be the president. Okay, this is something. They saw an opportunity for change. The center of this reading is the military card. Okay, the military. So guys, okay, this is interesting. There's a change here, the military, and then important revelation and ending. So I feel like he decides that it's time for change. So time for changes. 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 So So anyway, so I was gonna say, so then guys, okay, this is interesting. And I don't want to be like, I feel like I'm banging on the same drum, but that's what, let's still look at the cards. Like in this case, I like cards because it's not as if I'm seeing, right? So here, I'm just see, and let's start from the center because that seems significant. This is the woman upside down. This is usually, to me, means when it's upside down, I always see it as Hillary. Okay, so it's turning Hillary upside down. This is an opportunity, and this is a change. Now, it's also, guys, it could also be an emotional thing. Like he's really upset about it, and it's right. This would be emotional, so it could actually be that too. He's very upset about it. It's an opportunity for change. Yeah, change. So changes. Yeah. And then what does he have? Military, hello? This is Mueller. It's time for action. Let's get the motherfucker. Right? Like, I don't, guys, I used to joke like this. He clearly does not act like this at all, ever. He's never like emotional or never. It's always very planned. But this is it. So then he has the military, change of the military, with the military, in other words, with either actual military or law enforcement. Then we have an important revelation that brings an ending. Okay, so what happens? What happens is he sees upset and he's like, you know what? I guess I need to get moving. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Uh-huh. So you know what I mean? So he's like, okay, I'm gonna create a change, right? This could be through the FBI. We're gonna make an important, guys. Now I want to show, this is very interesting. Look at this image. Is someone signing a document, right? So this could be him signing the report, the document. Usually I see it as like some sort of like, real revelation in terms of like they found a big document. But in this case, it's like, it's time for FBI to go out and for me to sign the document, that will create the ending. Could also be the ending of this whole thing and also the ending for everyone. That's part one. Okay, now let's look at the other cards because I wanted to show you this because this is very relevant. Okay. This is a present. And here to the left, we have, this is battles. And when it's upside down, it means that this is after the battle. There's a lot of confusion. There's a lot of sides drawn. So this would be partisanship, right? So this guy is partisan and connected to the White House, the judge, right? So he looks at it and he thinks of the business deals that he knows connected to the White House and their ideas, okay? Or like all the card of the thoughts also suggests whatever information is connected to these deals, right? And this is very interesting. The victory upside down, the shady victory. And this is time for prison. Muller's like, time for prison. So he's thinking, this card, guys, is interesting because it's also suggests that the battles are, the sides are drawn. Okay. It's almost like, I think it's a timing thing for him. He knows that the White House has made some wins, but he knows that the business deals spell that the victory was bought and it's going to go to lead to prison. So he reveals. Then what he does here is he reveals. Then we have here, interesting, the Magician is a great card. It's a card of the ability to turn thoughts into reality. So he turns something into, he goes from theory to practice, permanence. Then we have lifestyle, okay. Or okay, young woman. Yeah, here, another one, a lot of money. And private or privacy or home. This is a man upside down here. It could be one. I think it could be Jared or Don Jr. Ideas and leggerezza. Now this card, usually I don't take it too seriously. This is a card of lightness. But I feel like this is this thread, this row here is important. Okay, so this is prison upside down. Then we have death. Okay, in this case, it's very harsh. So I have to end this bullshit and put everybody in the coffin because otherwise, this is a card of lightness. Because otherwise, it's gonna be a party. It's like I'm not being harsh enough. I have to be harsher because otherwise, it ends in a party. You know what I mean? So this is it. And you know what's saying, guys? You know what's so interesting? I'm getting this now. Okay. Oh my God, really? Theaters. Oh my God. So, okay, so what I'm getting now is interesting. You know how I say that Mueller is not, he's not emotional, right? But if you are working within the law, and if you work within the law and you mess it up legally, it's personal for him. Bitch, no, no, no. So this is how he got angry. He doesn't get angry about anything, but this bitch, are we gonna go there? Oh yeah. Are we gonna go there, you think? So it's personal for him now. It's so interesting, right? Because I have a sense that Mueller, you could be like, you can call him names, you could say whatever, he doesn't care. But if you say justice is a joke, he's gonna care. Cross the line exactly. Like, what? No. What? No. Like, you can call him names. He does not care about whether you say could do anything that's not related to the law. But once within the legal sphere, if you do something like this, if the message is this, then because guys, first of all, what the hell was the judge? Now we need to think. I don't want to, like I said, I'm avoiding. I can't pay too much attention to the comments, otherwise I get distracted, whatever. But one of you said something like that the judge issued a statement, something like he's only doing it because of President Trump. He wants to take President down for impeachment. That is so not his business. He's supposed to focus on this case. Am I right? I think that's what, right? Don't you think, guys? Right? But no, he's like, I have opinion. I have it. No, President, leave him alone. Leave him alone. Like, what the hell is your business? Is that your business? Oh, shut up. Like, who cares? Can you imagine that he had to go all the way and say something like that? It's disgusting. That he had to be like, you're doing this, President? Like, that's not right. You don't do that. Okay. So this is it. Now, I think this guy's drunk, guys. I think he's gonna regret it. I think he's drunk. I think he has cirrhosis. I'm serious. He has the beginning. How old is he? I think he has kind of beginning cirrhosis of the liver. Let's see here. Let's see what's it. How okay. Judge Ellis likes the bottle. Judge Ellis likes the bottle. Judge Ellis eats. Oh my God, he's 78. That's right. The old white guys. Old white guys. That's right. Yeah. Pickled his liver, yeah. Oh. Yeah. So, but I said that, guys, I am almost. Yeah. So anyway, so it's just like, as I was going to say. Oh my God. So like I said, guys, don't worry too much, okay? Oh, interesting. This is interesting. John is saying Scalia was famous for standing for criminals when their privacy had been breached. Ellis is an originalist like Scalia. Okay, originalist. That's right. This is it. Interesting. That's right. This is what guys, can you imagine my vision? It's Federalist. Huh? Hello, Federalist Society. You can hire me for readings. Rose Psycho Investigator. Yeah. Scalia talks to me. Yeah. Talks to me. He does. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Can you imagine if hello, this is Tommy Lauren. I'd like to have a reading. I'm just kidding. Can you imagine if I have it'd be interesting to see, action. I was like, imagine as a joke I do. I don't think I could. I don't know, guys. Be interesting, right, to see. Wow. Oh. So, hello, I'd like to put advertisement for for the reading. Oh my God, gotta laugh a little bit. So this is it, guys. Very interesting. Okay, so this is it. Okay, and this is it now. Yeah, this is it. I think Mueller finally moves. Okay, I don't want to, guys. It was so interesting. Remember how I was so upset the whole thing with Kavanaugh? I was devastated for days. I hope that Mueller, I'm not going to be devastated by Mueller. I hope so, but that's what the cards indicate is a change. The card of change. Please, let's create some change. Time for change. Okay, now, okay, guys, I'm so funny because this reading has become about something else. Of course, there's all these events, so it makes sense. Fell on the Friday. So, guys, okay, the next question is did I ask? I'm like, did I ask about it already? Indictments. That's what it shows that he's gonna. Let me just ask directly. Okay, I know timing is difficult. What is Mueller gonna? Okay, I'm just gonna ask directly. Is Mueller gonna issue indictments? More important indictments as a result of this ruling? Is he going to wake up or not? That's what I see. Are we going to see indictments soon? Yes or no? Okay. Yes or no? Or and more information, I need informations. What is he waiting for? Like, because we need to get this shit down. Wow, it's so interesting, guys. The first thing I saw is Mueller looking at a watch. He's looking at his watch, and as he's looking down his watch, there's an explosion. You know how I was watching a lot of these documentaries while the IRA bombings. So it's like that. It's like as he's watching, he's like, "Oh, do I do it now or later?" Bomb explodes. So he's like, "Wake up!" It's sort of like that. He wakes up. Okay, so does he the open indictments? Does he do that? Yes, I think he does. And then, guys, and then the next image I see is the envelopes, like I was telling you before. There's all these, I'll show you. My other this thing, but I'm sorry. Let me show you. This is kind of gross. It's not mine, but long story. But this is, look at all this mail, this mess of mail. This is like Mueller's letters. It's more organized than this, but it's kind of like, oh my god, it's like this. They have all these like piles of letters, okay? And he's like, "Oh, I have letters here with me, letters always." So finally, he's like, opens up all these letters, okay? So, so no, I don't know that it's not related, Alexander, right? It's not related to Ellis. He's not doing it to Judge Ellis. He's doing it because he woke up, okay? He's like, this is the time, okay? Because it's so interesting. This reminds me, her question here reminded me of the card of Five of Wands upside down, which is that there's factions. So if it's giving me the images, if it's giving me the images of what is equivalent to the IRA, which is that extreme partisanship, right? Which is, I mean, I'm not going to contextualize this. It's a whole other story, but by the time the bombings happened, because the conflicts were not resolved early enough, or maybe they could not have been resolved, but you know what I mean? But they let it escalate. So this is the point. He's like, I let it escalate. So they have to get it down. Okay. No, I don't think, no, Alex, and I don't think, I've said before, remember, I did a reading on this. Like, please don't project the negative always, okay? Do you remember how I saw the reading? I did this whole reading about this, right? Remember what I said? I said that exactly the subject, that he was like happy with himself for a few days, this guy Ellis, but 3 days later the envelopes are ripped open. Okay, so it has nothing to do with him. He can't stop it. It's just he's just doing what he can considering where he is, but he can't, you know what I mean? So yeah. So oh my god, look, the judge today wasn't judging. Mueller is working DC. So yeah, exactly. So guys, this is what I think. Okay, I believe that it's true. And this is the mess of the envelopes. But what I wanted to say is that is that no, I don't think he wanted to test anything, Impish. No. Mueller gave what he gave, and it's not like test. I don't think he's not really, that's not the game. He's not like competing with the judge. Okay? He sees a bigger picture. The judge is being very small and petty. He has to look at the bigger picture. So anyway, so what I wanted to say is, again, going back to this issue here, is that I think he will uncover the indictments very soon because he knows the time has exploded. This is it. It's like it's almost like he's almost behind. Oh, I wish you guys don't. Like I said, don't get too excited. I'm not even excited myself. Okay, but let's see. Are we going to see indictments in the? Let's say. Let me just ask. Are we going to see indictments in the next week? Big indictments in the next 7 days. Within the next 7 days. Okay, let's see here. Let's see. I saw it in the car in the vision. Oh my god! In the vision, I said yes. Oh, somebody public. This is good. Oh yeah, guilty, bitch. Oh yeah. Oh, a military. That's right. Military knocking on your door. Good for you. Good for you. Okay. So. Okay. Different adversity. No. Okay, waiting. Okay. They were waiting. Something becomes public. Okay. So. Then we have. Oh, landing. Really? Oh no. That's right. Unexpected visit. Oh, death comes. You don't ask for it. It comes. Yeah. What is? Oh. There's agreement. Yeah. Oh no. So okay. So what else? Oh, message. It's a message. It's not a good message, but it's a man with letter. Man comes with letter. Yeah. Man comes with letter. Letter. Yeah. Everybody get letter. Who's like? Look, death is right above the letter. What is the letter? Hello, I'm death coming. I have a message. Yeah, death coming. Yeah, I have a message. So okay. Oh, share money. Yeah, yeah. Took your money. I took your money. This is some legal issues. Okay, could be lawyers. Lawyers. Could be what's his name? Oh, the children of Trump. That's right. The lawyers, the children of Trump. Now let's go column by column. Group of people working together. They're good people. And then now, or it could be the loyalists. Okay, this is receiving gifts. Could also be like, hey, we have gifts for you. We have gift. Oh, what is it? There's a messenger. Oh, there's a hi. Who is it? The mailman. And then you go, oh, a message. And it's like, oh, the mailman? What is it? It's death. Death. I'm writing. Death. We made a deal, remember? Time has come. You think you're smart, huh? So okay, guys. Okay. Let me just also say this. This is funny because look at this. There's several agencies working together. It's a group of people working together. We're friends. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna dress up as mailman. A mailman. Hello, this is Rosie, the mail woman. I have a letter for you. What is it? It's over, bitch. Yeah, I have a little present. Look, it's a present for you. I have letter. Yeah. Oh, you don't like that, huh? Oh, we had a deal. Devil, come to collect. Just kidding. Okay. Then, guys. Wow. So then we have this is something public. This is, guys, this would be a public. This is, literally, guys. This is, postman rings twice. Interesting. Oh my God, it's cute. Okay, so this is, guys, this is a parade, a public parade. This is also, I usually associate, this is a card of victory. It's funny, rarely use, not rarely, but sometimes I forget about the true meanings of this card because I go through so much. So this is the victory, a public parade. Oh, this is the what is it called? The spies, okay? The people who are compromised, they can't do anything about it. Good for adversity. No. Okay. So then we have unexpected. Oh, really? We have a parade, but it's not expected, right? Because this theme of the unexpected messenger. Yeah, we have here. It's and it takes your money. We take money. You go back to ATM. We cannot take it anymore. They took your money, bitch. Yeah, yeah. So, um, so unexpected. Okay, so they take money. They'll take all of it. Okay. So then this is interesting. This is luxury overspending, or what was it? Uh, oh, that's right. I saw that by Lawrence Tribe. It's very good. So this is like be careful what you ask for. So it's like you go be careful what you ask for because you're guilty, guilty. And guys, this is law enforcement comes. Be careful what you wish for, bitch. You're guilty. Law enforcement's coming. Yeah. Lifestyle. Okay. Waiting until okay. This is interesting because they were waiting until something is exposed. Okay. I don't know what I don't think it's exposed quite yet. And this is there was a disagreement about something legal and they wanted to get the family. So my sense, guys, is that they were waiting. This is the sense. They waited too long. They were waiting for something else, but it didn't happen. So they had to move. Now, somebody it could also be a disagreement here is that they may have had some sort of deal. I feel like maybe there was a disagreement. They were like, we have to move now, something like that. It could be this, okay? So because I don't want to, guys, as you know, timing is always like weird. But I remember this was remember something like the second week of March, second to something like that, okay? I remember, but I don't know. But this is what I'm in a sense, guys. Okay, because now there was so much going on. I don't know. I was sort of like watching Ari Melber's show on and off. Okay. Ari Melber on and off, and he said something like that. Maybe I should ask. Oh, it's already time for tomorrow. So he said something that like Rosenstein and Barr were saying that they were going to release it. It was going to come out, something like that. But then they wanted to make it private. Do you see what I'm saying? So this could be it. I wonder, if they're already saying it's going to be, it's all going to have all this stuff is going to happen. So this is the information for today, guys. It was crazy. Wow. So this is it. So, but sometimes, guys, I'm like, oh, I don't want to be like, I'm never really, if anything, yeah, good night, guys. 9:00 is time for Rachel. But I was going to say just the last thing before we go. I know I suffer from like, not that I'm too positive, sometimes I'm like, I want thing. I'm kind of calm today, actually. I'm not upset. Is I now after the reading, I guess, but I still think that this is gonna happen. And then I'm like, you know what? My favorite psych investigator, Linda G. Linda G agrees. Linda G, right? I think she also, don't you think? I haven't seen the last maybe one or two, but I think she agrees, right? I think Linda G also believes something's coming. Yeah, I think so. So I'm like, you know what? Linda G. So this is a good. Don't lose hope. Don't lose hope, okay? Oh, good. I have to look at it. Oh, I have a stroke. Oh no, turtle, turtle. Say wait. Oh my god. Okay, okay. Before I got it was the last image I saw when I thought that when I saw that about good night everybody. When I saw that about turtle, I was like, I'm gonna bring a boombox and gonna dance. Oh, he has stroke. Holiday, celebrate. If we took a holiday. Oh yeah. So, oh my god. Oh my god. So. Anyway, guys, so see you later. Oh my god, look, Rose. So, okay, so have a good night. Okay. So tomorrow we're gonna have it. Tomorrow, right? Tomorrow is a big date, right? So I mean, who knows, guys? Like I said, I don't want to, but I do think it feels imminent, right? Okay. So good night. See you tomorrow. Okay.